Good morning, everyone. Saturday morning, beautiful day out. I just did a video with a friend of mine, Chief Wayne Mannix, retired faller. He retired because of his knees. He had to get them redone. So we just did a video of talking about his history of falling, what saws he ran, a few old stories, but there was a lot more old stories afterwards than before the video. Some of them are pretty funny. The life and times these fallers have up and down this coast throughout the years is just amazing. The risks they take getting to work and the risks they take at work. You know, I've lost a lot of friends in logging and falling, and so has he. We just lost a good friend of ours a couple months back, actually. So you know what? I hope you like this. I'm gonna do it again if you guys all like it. It's just interesting listening to these guys and how they got into it and why they like it. You know, they love just going out in the woods. You're your own boss, no one nagging at you. You're enjoying nature, you know. So I just hope you guys like this. We'll see how it goes. And if you do, we'll do some more. So keep your saw into it, Sticky Nash Rubbing Road, and hopefully you can listen and hear what we talked about a bit. There's a little bit of swearing, I'm sorry, but hey, who doesn't swear if you're a logger or a fisherman, right? No music in the background for any copyright program, though. Anyways, enjoy the video. We'll catch you soon. Alrighty, Donny here and Mr. Wayne Mannix, known as the Chief.
Howdy, folks.
How's it going, Chief?
Excellent.
Nice to see you today.
Beautiful day.
Yeah, thanks for making your way down Island here.
Oh, yeah.
So, what's going on with you? You're retired.
I'm retired now. Thank you to Compo.
Yeah. And why did you go on compo?
Both knees are in.
Your knees, eh?
Both shot. My hands are.
You think that's the majority problem with fallers is their knees, eh?
If you make it through, yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't, no injuries or nothing, but your body does wear out.
Yeah. Like Wayne's just saying here, it's most fallers, yeah, most guys have had their knees replaced or shoulders or they get hurt bad enough that they're not around anymore, unfortunately, like one of our friends lately there.
Yeah.
But so you done all right, man. You're 66 now and had a good career. How old were you when you started?
Probably back in '75 when my brother graduated.
Oh yeah.
And then it was my turn.
Yeah.
During school break in the summer, I'd go over see my dad, and he'd put me to work.
Yeah.
Right. Before that, I was running skidder.
So when did you
and then
where was that at?
Souk.
In Souk, eh?
Well, Port Renfrew.
So you lived in Souk when you was a kid?
No, I would just go over to visit them.
Oh,
I
see.
was still living in Squamish, going to school.
In Squamish, so you grew up in Squamish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you go over there, visit them. In '75, we got into it. Did you start off falling or actually logging?
Started off logging, running skidder.
Running skidder.
For my dad, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody rides for free.
No, exactly.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, so that's where a lot of guys fallers have started off. Either, some guys started off in the choking, chokers or bucking, and then guys would move up from there like a stepping stone, and they could be a faller if they kind of proven themselves and got a deal to get trained, right?
If they're dumb enough.
Yeah, if they're dumb enough.
No, as soon as I got out of school, I went setting chokers.
Yeah.
I'd see the crummy going by, and what's up with them guys? That's the fallers.
Oh, yeah.
Went, oh, really? I went, okay, that's where I'm going.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Went back to work for my dad some more and learned some more and what have you. And yeah, never looked back.
So what kind of year did you start falling then? You started logging in '75.
Logging, well, I started falling during the summer when my brother graduated in '75.
Okay.
He left.
Yeah.
And then I had to step up.
So he taught you, or your dad did?
No. Bobby Nelson and John Davies that worked for my dad.
Okay.
Couple old guys.
And they were over in the Souk area.
Yeah.
Okay. Souk, Jordan River, Renfrew.
Port Renfrew.
Port Renfrew, eh?
Doing cedar poles in Port Renfrew.
Wow, cedar poles. Yeah, I've seen a lot of beauties
finesse.
of those go by lately. They're worth a lot of money now.
Oh, that's all my dad did.
Is that right?
Yeah.
He was a pole guy.
He did poles. That was it. Nothing else.
Huh. Interesting.
There was good enough money.
Yeah. Your dad did that for a lot of years, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, my family originally was the Jordan River area.
Oh, okay.
My great grandfather built the dam there originally.
Oh, okay.
So my dad went to school there.
Yeah.
And whatnot, and used to own the Jordan River Hotel, and that burnt down. And then all my family owned all that sort property there. Eh?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so we got quite a bit of history over that way too, which is pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you went from Squamish to Souk area. So where were you? Did you first go into like a logging camp after that or anything, or you just fell from town?
Right away. My brother had a glass shop at which he sold. Then he bought my dad's
A
skidder.
glass shop.
Yeah, automotive. Household
gotcha.
glass.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Like a business. So.
Yep. Cool.
Then he went logging, so I went falling. I did all the falling for him. That would have been late 70s, maybe.
Late 70s.
Yeah, mid to late 70s.
So what did you run for a saw at that time when you first started?
The old 2100s.
2100s.
Yeah.
Gotta like that. I got a few of them in the back road here.
Well, the old man gave me a still when I was breaking in, and I hated that fucking thing.
Oh,
so,
yeah? What model of still was it?
I don't know, a piece of shit.
056 or something, 070, yeah.
Oh, yeah, something big and heavy, like an old, like 60 something or whatever still.
Wow. Yeah, you can't beat the old 2100s. They were pretty much the favorite for a long time.
They were bulletproof.
Yeah, you know, I still get some in here that are 40 years old and they still run.
Oh, yeah.
You know, got to do a little carb kit in them or something like that.
Or a fuel line in them or something like that.
They're like the Harleys of chainsaws, eh? They bring them down from the rigging, bouncing them off stumps, and they get down to the bottoms of the landing there, and they'd be still running away, ready to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't beat that, man.
Oh.
So, yeah, right on, man. So, yeah, you started over there, and you started venturing into logging camps after that, or you just kind of stuck around there for quite a few years?
Yeah, stuck around there for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. We did the bottom end of the island, just logging whatever we could.
Yeah.
Skidder logging, then hoe chuck logging, and what have you. We hit, bottom end of the island, Gulf Islands.
Right on.
We hit them all.
Yeah. Cool.
And then about early 80s, I guess, one of the other guys had gone to work for Olson's, old Irving Olson.
Okay.
And
whereabouts was that area?
He was in Hole in the Wall on King Island.
King Island.
Up by Ocean Falls.
Okay, yeah.
So,
the Olsen brothers, were they?
No, it was before they were brothers, or the brothers were there. Those are the old man.
Oh, I got
Irving.
you. Okay.
Yeah,
wow.
he was still running the show.
Yeah, I've heard of them guys years ago.
And then there was Tommy, Keith, and the other brother, Sue.
Yeah.
You might want to cut that out.
That's all good. So, yeah, right on. So you went up that way and worked up there for a while and in a logging camp or a city?
Yeah.
Or?
Oh, yeah, logging camps.
Logging camp, yeah.
Yeah, that's all they had, so.
Yeah. So how many different logging camps do you think you worked in through your career?
I don't know.
Can't even count them, eh?
No.
So did you like the more land ones or the like barge ones?
They both had their one or the others.
Yeah.
Usually the land ones were old.
Yeah.
And chasing mice and everything else. But might get some of the float ones there. The Trailer Princess. That was pretty bad. But lots of bad ones, lots of good ones.
There was some pretty cool logging camps years ago, though, eh? Some of these camps, they had swimming pools, they had friggin', like everything you can think of, sports rooms and stuff, right?
Bowling alleys, what have you.
Holberg, they had a bowling alley up there.
Same with Sewer Inlet up in the Charlottes.
Wow, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they in those days, they treated the guys really good, eh? You guys had great food, great people to work with, then it, later on, when was the big faller strike and stuff? It went kind of for a crap after that, eh?
Yeah.
More contract and
yeah.
Now you're driving all over the place to get to logging camps and whatnot, right?
Yeah, a town job wasn't a town job. You were driving an hour and a half, 2 hours each way.
Yeah. So you know what it was like years ago? Like every town, let's say Port McNeil, Port Hardy, Was, Sabalas, every one of them was really a logging camp.
Oh yeah.
Or it was those little towns were started off from fishing.
Yeah.
Originally mining, then fishing, then logging camps.
Oh, yeah.
So almost all these little communities down where you were in Renfrew, Souk, they all started that way. So you worked at that logging camp. So if you lived in Was, you worked for that logging camp, you just go to the marshalling yard, get in a truck, you go to work for the day, you come back.
Yeah.
Go to the mess hall, you get fed, the way you go. Or now, some of these guys are driving fucking 4 or 5 hours each way.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I heard, what was it, a heli job out of Campbell River to Port Alice every day, back and forth.
Wow.
Yeah. That's stupid.
That's crazy. Yeah.
But,
See, years ago, yeah, everyone, like I say, you worked in your local area. Now it's like, yeah, a guy can get a contract. He lives in Victoria, but he's got a contract in Campbell River, or he'll either drive or he'll get an RV and stay up there and then go from there, or a local hotel or something. But yeah, it's not the same. There's hardly any land logging camps left, eh?
No.
I don't think there really is any, actually.
I don't think so.
They're all
either.
float camps, eh?
Yeah, everything's float camps.
They're all float camps now, yeah. See, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, even the Charlottes.
Because where you
I don't
just
think
finished
have any.
working with Andy and those guys,
Yeah.
that's a float camp, of
Oh,
course.
yeah.
But there was no land camp there, right?
No.
No.
Never a land camp.
So pretty much these inlets, like, as being on this coast, everywhere you've worked, man, like, people don't realize how big our area is here. Vancouver Island's bigger than most countries in the world.
Oh, yeah.
And you got these inlets, Toba Inlet, Butte Inlet,
Yeah.
all these inlets. They go in like a couple 100 kilometers.
Oh, yeah.
So there's big areas. They've been logging in those areas for years, and it's a hell of a ride. You're either getting in there by a plane, which I'm sure you've had some scary experiences with that.
Yeah.
Boat rides, you're always taking a chance
That's a scary.
just getting to work.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We know many of friends that have crashed in planes and either died or got hurt.
Yeah.
My old boss, Veggie, he wouldn't even fly anymore. When he come to Sabalas and had to go over to Port Eliza, he would wait days at the hotel until a boat came and he'd take over. He wouldn't fly anymore.
Okay.
Old Henry, he crashed, I think, 3 times in seaplanes.
That sounds like Irving. Irving Olsen, apparently, before I got there, had crashed 3 planes.
Oh, jeez.
Landed on the fallers.
Yeah.
And so he hated us also.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just Dukovich there at La Mer.
Yeah.
It was all Irving hated fallers also.
Yeah. So you had a few scary rides in some planes, I bet, eh?
Yeah.
The fog and stuff and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, so.
Yeah.
You know, where some guys have, holy shit, yeah.
So when you started off with the 2100, what did you run after that? Did you run 394s after that?
They're the 288s.
288.
Yeah,
okay.
Had a bunch of those.
Yeah.
And then when the 394s come out with the spring mounts.
Yeah.
That was the only reason to switch.
Big improvement on your hands.
Oh, yeah.
Super smooth. I think that was definitely the smoothest first saw ever come out.
Yeah. So.
Are your hands bad from falling?
Somewhat.
Yeah, everyone's a little different, eh?
Yeah.
Like mine are bad just from
working. Mine would just
working.
go numb all of a sudden up and down this one arm.
Yeah. Eh?
Yeah, so.
Yeah. Well, we all know falling and logging is pretty much one of the dangerous jobs in the world, besides that, what they call that Alaska kingfishing or whatever, crab fishing or something.
Yeah.
You can have that all
You
year.
can have that. Right up there with truck driving.
Exactly.
Logging truck drivers, you can have it.
So you ran 2100s, 288s, 394s.
Yeah.
And then did you switch to 372s after that?
You betcha.
Yeah. Chief's been running some wicked 372s for years, either done up by old decorized or other people.
Ian.
Ian did.
Ian did my last one.
Did he
Couldn't
really?
get a hold of Deke, so I got
Yep.
one of the new, or was it 365 or the whatever they were, the smaller size.
Yeah.
Or the fireman saw.
Yeah.
Or made one of those.
So you put the big bore kit on the 365.
Yeah.
So what a lot of guys were doing is taking 365s, putting a 75cc jug on them, which I've done lots myself. I got one right here actually right now that I'm just gonna do redo a crankcase for a friend, put a crank in it, then port this cylinder for him. But this saw, like some of these saws, these old ones, man, some of these 372s are 10 years old and they're still going.
Oh yeah.
Like some of these new products with electronics and stuff on it. Oh man, just a nightmare, man. Guys are pulling their hair out with them, and it's always new models take a while to come around, but yeah, you can't beat old school saws.
No, you can fix it yourself in the bush.
Exactly. These were, sure, they probably weren't the best in the big hard hemlock and stuff with the 36 and stuff, but 32-inch.
Yeah.
In most every
32-inch light bar.
Yeah, you can pretty much do
everything.
everything.
If you can't follow a tree with that, well, maybe you shouldn't be in the bush.
Yeah. So what kind of size trees you think's the biggest you ran with your 372 with a 32-inch?
Well, probably 6 or 7 feet.
6 or 7 footers?
Yeah.
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 Cedars?
Whatever.
Yeah. Cedars, firs.
Mostly cedar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, like a lot of guys don't understand in the rest part of the world that we run these long bars here, and they're like, wow, how do those guys do it? You know, like, why don't they use a bigger saw? Well, it's because they know how to file. They know how to run a saw properly.
Yeah.
You know, some of these guys just beat the crap out of their equipment. They don't know how to file, so they, you know, they're wearing stuff out, pulling on the mounts on them. You know, you can't beat these old ones. Now, did you hand file all the time or chisel grind?
When I got tired of feeding the bugs, I was tri-filing.
Tri-filing.
Tri-filing, and I just got tired of feeding the bugs, so I broke down and got a grinder.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, so Ashley got it from you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've been probably grinding for the last, what, 10, 15 years?
Good 10 anyhow.
Yeah, good 10.
Probably more than that, I guess, but yeah.
And what do you find better over the grinding versus the hand filing? Just the way it cuts, or the
hand filing's better?
Yeah.
You can get what you want.
Try filing.
Yeah, try filing.
Yeah. See, now that's an art. I've tried that a little bit, but I've never been that good at it because I never really had to. But I know how to grind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the best at that either.
No.
My dad was a real expert with that. But yeah, most guys in camp, what they'll do is they'll take, 4 or 5 chains, grind them up,
Yep.
And then you just pack your spares in your bag. So once one's a little bit dull, you change it.
Yeah.
But instead of having to sit there out in the rain trying to file up and get going again, the guy can get back to work right away.
Well, I know some guys that do that on purpose.
Stop and have a smoke.
Oh yeah, stop and have 2 smokes.
Exactly.
Or just wanted to take a break. Oh, I got to file up.
Yeah.
And you see them, they're just sitting on the stump over there having a smoke.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the one thing about chisel grinding too is you're in clean wood all the time. It's not like you're bucking on a sort with all the mud.
No.
So you can go like a couple days on a chain sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Without having to touch it up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a bonus.
A quick touch up.
Exactly.
Very quick.
Just a little touch on the grinder and away you go.
2 strokes with the file and bam, she's cutting again. So
there's not a lot of guys that got real good with tri-filing, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's lots of good guys.
Yeah.
The fellow that taught me, he's not around anymore. There's Dave Marshall out of the Charlottes.
Yeah.
He's the one that taught me, and holy shit,
Did you use the triangle type one or the flat one with the edge?
Triangle.
The triangle, yeah.
So that's 6-sided, I guess, more or less.
6, yeah. That's
you got the triangle, then it's
the little flat part, yeah.
But,
yeah, that's cool. So, so you basically did it for around. Let's see. So you just retired last year, right?
No, hell no. Been 4 years?
4 years now.
4 years of fighting with Compo.
So 2021 around there.
21, 22, beginning of 22 or whatever.
And you started about 1975.
Yeah.
Wow. 25. So 46 years you did it for.
More or less, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good jaunt, man.
Yeah. But put this out there, anybody fighting with Compo, get a work advisor.
Yeah.
There. She saved my life.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame when these guys work their butts off all their lives and they get hurt, and these insurance companies want to screw you around, and you definitely don't want to badmouth them because they put you more down underneath the pile.
Yeah.
And you just got to cross your T's and dot your I's right. Yeah, but getting a work advisor, like you say,
they're free.
Yeah, so that's the way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyhow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your kind of your nicest place you ever worked at, or best kind of wood or spot?
Where was that? I'm thinking probably when I first went to camp, wasn't a hole in the wall. They had a timber sale up and around in Roscoe Inlet, around the corner from Ocean Falls.
Oh yeah.
And Budley and I thought, ooh, they give us the flats. There's big, huge cedar down in there.
Yeah.
And spruce.
Oh, big
like
spruce.
12, 14-foot spruce.
Wow.
And we're like, oh, wow, we're all excited.
Spruce flats.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All the old guys, they took the side hills and it's all hemball like this, eh?
Yeah.
Just gentle slope, ferns and everything else.
Right on.
Budley and I were in the flats. It turned out it was more work than we ever thought.
Well, that's why the old guys didn't want it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I remember doing right away in there. I'd turn around with my saw and I'd be touching the next one, eh? I can lay that out.
Jeez.
And get your 3-4 logs out of that.
Yeah.
And doing this right away. And Jack Wright comes back. He'd gone the other way, the boss.
Yeah.
And I'm looking around and going, shit, I haven't done nothing. It looked like I hadn't moved because it was just so thick.
So what are those big old spruces like? So I remember up in Sabellis we had the spruce flats there too, and 10, 12 footers all day.
Oh yeah.
So how long would it take you to take something like that down?
Anywhere from half an hour to an hour sometimes, depends
Right.
on, how much flare there was and everything
Flare.
else, because, yeah.
Yeah. So what we're talking about is these spruce trees we have up here, where you guys have heard of the spruce goose and stuff,
Sit
eh?
all like that.
Yeah, they really sit down and they flare, right? So
Yeah.
you almost got to almost use a springboard maybe sometimes to get it, or just have a real long undercut, eh?
Yeah, or cut the
sides
flares
off.
down, reach up fairly high and cut the
Cut the
flares
off so you
off,
can make a
and then
cut.
stand on those and everything else.
Yeah. Did you ever do much with like making your own springboards and doing it?
Oh yeah.
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 I see lots of guys online showing stuff like that, and yeah, that's incredible, man. Standing on that friggin' little board and
Better trust
trying
them.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Trying to
At
cut
my
her up.
weight, I made them nice and thick.
Yeah.
I wasn't trusting no little skinny board. Yeah. Oh.
That's another thing too. You're a pretty big man, like a lot of fallers in the early days. A lot of guys were pretty big in those days, but then you don't have to be a big man to be a faller. You definitely have to have some strength, but there's some pretty small dudes out there. It's just the way you work, your work ethic, and the way you do it, right?
Well, Budley and I were down at the spit waiting to fly into camp, and there was another guy coming. So then the guy's gear was already on the dock, so Budley and I got our gear down there, and we're sitting there waiting, and this little guy's back and forth, and well, where'd that guy go? I mean, what's going on? And he looked at us and goes, "That's my gear. We're waiting for the pilot." But yeah, he was only like 4.5 feet high.
Oh wow!
So yeah, he was just a little tiny guy. Went, "Oh, sorry, buddy."
Yeah, exactly.
You look more like a pilot. Yeah.
Well, you look at some guys like,
Yeah.
for example, our poor buddy Jerry that's not with us anymore. He wasn't a big dude.
No.
Especially at the end. But you don't need. I know some guys are pretty small dudes and they still pack a good saw, but it's all the way your working technique too. Your saw is in the tree and stuff. The biggest hardest part is packing it up and down the hill.
Pretty well, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
over logs and underneath them and over top. Like you guys have gone through some pretty ratty conditions, especially when it's snotty out, blowing and raining. Man, I my dad always told me, Bobby's always said to me, "Donny, you picked the right job. Look at it out there today. It's a good day to be a saw mechanic."
Well, it's days like today. We're top end of Harrison Lake, and the tool. It was talus rock. It was all nice fir, like that.
Yeah.
But it was rock everywhere, like barbecue rock is like talus rock, no underbrush.
Yeah.
And you get out of the chopper first thing in the morning. The sun hasn't come over the hill yet. You could stand there and you could feel the heat coming off the rocks.
Oh wow!
From the day before.
Yeah.
And and then the sun would pop over and you're in the sun, and of course, you got full gear on and everything else.
Gear.
Oh yeah, it's like
sweat like crazy.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. You're just saying about that rock. Like I know what you mean. You see some of those side hills where I've seen you guys work and stuff. I can't believe those big firs grow out of rock like that.
Oh yeah.
You think about those roots. Those roots must go in like hundreds of feet, eh? To hold those things up.
It's a straight down one.
Yeah,
it's a taproot.
Taproot.
It's got a big, huge taproot.
Okay.
Oh yeah, like a big, huge carrot that just grows down and breaks rock even.
Yeah.
And you'll see some there where it'll split a rock in half.
Oh well.
After it's growing on top of it for a while. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been out there as much like you, but you have for sure. But it's pretty interesting. It's some pretty harsh conditions.
Yeah.
People don't realize you got cork boots on. You're trying to walk around on rock.
Oh yeah.
So you're slipping and sliding, and you can just get injured just getting to the job.
Oh yeah. Well, you look at where some of the engineers, some of it they just tie a fresh roll of ribbon onto a branch and they look over the edge.
Toss it down.
Throw it down over the edge, and okay, that's where the boundary is, and there'll be one or two trees, and you better hope if you were lucky enough, you had a tree big enough.
Yeah.
That you just fallen along the face or along that cliff.
Yeah.
And blow that tree stump and all right off or else you had to find a way to get up there.
Yeah, exactly.
And to go get it.
Yeah, so you'd use that as a walk log.
If it didn't blow it off, yeah.
Yeah. Right on. So okay. So man, been around, and then running those 372s at the end. That's what you finish with, running them.
Oh yeah.
32-inch still light bars. That seems to be the most favorable for every logger around here these days. And it's just a nice match. It's kind of not a bad balance with that. If you had the non-light bar on it, it makes it kind of nose heavy, eh?
Yep.
So that's where a lot of guys have put the adapter on and they run the still bar now. I would say probably 80% of guys on the coast now run that setup, eh?
Took Andy forever to finally give in and go get a still light bar. Because lots of times him and I would partner up and what have you, eh?
Yeah.
And then, he'd need my saw or whatever. And I said, well, come and get it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not packing it both ways.
Exactly.
So, I don't care if you're the boss. And, it took him about a good year or whatever to finally give up on the Husky bars and what have you.
Exactly.
And,
then, putting the adapter on the Husky and running them is the way to go. And, it's a different driver count, but if you grind the end of the bar out, you can slide it back farther and you can run the same 105 driver chain. But some guys don't do that.
I don't even bother. You just
get them made. Just get them made
your own
that
chains.
Way. Exactly.
Well, we used to anyhow. Then
Yeah. And 3/8 is what you ran all the time, eh?
Oh yeah.
Pretty much, I would say 90% of guys. About the last guy that's around that runs 404 is probably Carl Hamill.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's still a few of them out there, all right.
Still runs there, yeah.
Yeah, boat anchor chain.
Yeah, amazing.
What it's called,
Yeah. So now you've been doing a little traveling since you retired, and that's been going all right, and a little bit of quadding I see online there.
Oh yeah, quadding and camping sort of thing. So
so that's good. You can
try not
enjoy
to
your life
sit too
now.
idle.
Doing any fishing?
No.
No, never been much in that.
No, I get out the odd time with friends and what have you, but up here, Kimball River and that shit. You're down 180, 200 feet or whatever, 200 and something feet.
Yeah.
You got to sit there like this.
Yeah.
No, that's not for me.
No.
When I lived in Souk, you're 60 feet at the most.
Yeah.
And anywhere from 35 to 60 feet, and that was it. Well, here it comes. We got it.
Yeah.
But
last time I was up with Deke actually, and we went out fishing in that Ripple Rock. Where all those little swirling pools are.
Yep.
Oh, I caught this lingcod in there, man. I think it was huge. Man, those are a nice eating fish. Yeah, good times. So man. Well, I appreciate you coming by and talking to me a bit.
Okay, buddy.
And
I'll send some more guys for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to
you some numbers.
Yeah, I got a few guys lined up, and it's just nice to hear some stories from some of the old fallers and. Oh, no, sorry, I didn't mean to call you old.
Yeah, well, he is.
The elderly fallers that are
So,
retired, or even if they're not retired, they're still enjoying it. Because a lot of guys, some guys retire and go back because, you know what, they just love it. You think about it. You're out there by yourself, right?
Your own
You're
boss.
You're your own boss up in the bush.
Yeah.
And there's no stress. You don't have someone nagging at you or anything. Maybe the
you
odd,
do at home.
Maybe the odd raven or something. Eh?
Yeah. Wants more food.
I was telling a story about that the other day about those ravens, man. Oh man, you had to have a good lunchbox with a lock on it because those suckers, they can get into anything.
Well, we were almost my partner was hand feeding them.
Yeah.
And me to you away, if that.
Yeah.
And that was in now I forget out of Port Alice or East Creek or Lemare.
Yeah.
So anyhow, the cook would get mad at us because any cookies or anything else out there that was there more than 2 days.
Yeah.
We'd get big, huge bags.
Yeah.
And we'd take the whole works and take them out and feed it to the raven. They could pick out our white crummy out of any other ones.
Yeah.
And they just come swooping, like as soon as you crested the hill and started down in that valley, they come swooping over top of the hood.
Yeah.
And go, we're here.
Lunch is here.
Down the window and fucking pull out one of the bags. And sometimes we had 4 or 5 bags of stuff.
Yeah.
And just clean the cook right out. So she'd have to make fresh stuff.
Yeah. Don't want any day olds.
Oh yeah.
The ravens will eat the day olds though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right on. Well, thanks, Chief, for coming by.
Okay.
That's awesome. And enjoy your retirement and keep on that quad and keep living, man.
Okay. Adios, folks.
Thanks, bro. Keep saw on the wood sticky nice and the rubber on the road.
Yeah. Yeah.